Does your engine look like this? All dusty, greasy, and kind of makes you embarrassed to open the hood? Don't worry, I've got you. In this video, I'll show you how to safely clean your engine bay, make it look brand new, and do it without risking any electrical damage. Let's get started. We begin with a question. Why would you want to wash the engine in the first place? Over time, dust, oil, and road grime build up under the hood. Heat from the engine bakes these contaminants onto surfaces, making your engine look old and neglected. In severe cases, the grime can even trap heat and affect overall performance. In contrast, a clean engine bay makes maintenance easier, as you can easily spot leaks, corrosion, or worn hoses. It also prevents odors and smoke because oil residue and dirt can burn off and create smells. And finally, it just looks good. And if you're selling the car, trust me, buyers will notice this. Here's a quick question. When's the last time you cleaned under the hood of your car? Be honest, drop it in the comments. The next important question is it actually safe to wash your engine? The short answer is yes, if you do it right. Most modern engines are well sealed and almost completely watertight, meaning you can spray water and even blast off all the dirt and grime found under the hood. As long as you don't spray pressurized water directly into the air filter or fuse box, you're fine. But with older vehicles, the engine's sensitive electronics, sensors, wiring harnesses, connectors, coils, and so on, might not seal properly or even have small cracks. That's when pressure washing becomes risky, because water can sneak into tiny cracks and cause misfires or other engines running problems later. Before grabbing a brush or cleaner, take a few minutes to make sure the job will be safe both for you and your vehicle. The biggest mistake people make is rushing in without preparation. Water and electronics don't mix, so protection and patience are key. Here are the essential safety steps to follow. Never clean a hot engine. This is because when metal parts are hot and you spray cold cleaner or water on them, the rapid temperature change can cause cracking or warping, and you can easily burn yourself on hot components. Also, when you spray the cleaner on hot metal parts, it will dry out too fast, which reduces its effectiveness. So with all that in mind, wait at least 30 or 45 minutes after driving before starting the cleaning process. Next, remove the plastic engine cover if there is one. It's probably filthy underneath. Look for sensitive areas. Ignition coils, sensors, wiring connectors, and so on. Those are the spots to avoid soaking, just to be on the safe side. The same goes for the battery and fuse box. You don't want too much water here, and you might even cover them with a plastic wrap. If you spot damaged or loose wiring, fix that first. And if you want an extra layer of safety, disconnect the negative battery terminal. Totally optional, but it can't hurt. Lastly, always work outdoors or in a well-ventilated space. Many cleaners release fumes, and for that reason, perform the cleaning outdoors or in a garage with the doors open. In addition, avoid breathing in the mist from the sprays and wear gloves to protect your skin. So, with the safety tips covered, let's see what tools and products you'll need. A degreaser or all-purpose cleaner, basically anything labeled as safe for automotive use. 1 or 2 small detailing brushes or even all toothbrushes. You will use them to clean tight, hard-to-access spaces. A pair of microfiber cloths, one to wipe off dirt and the other for drying surfaces. A pressure sprayer, something like this one, which you'll use to gently rinse off the degreaser. Optionally, a vacuum cleaner or air blower to remove any larger junk, like leaves, from the engine bay. A bucket with clean, warm water, and lastly, a rubber or vinyl protectant, which you'll use to finish off hoses and plastic parts for a clean, new look. So no fancy tools here. Keep it simple and safe. Mild, biodegradable cleaners are perfect. Avoid harsh solvents and anything marked corrosive. Also, some cleaning liquids, like this one for instance, needs to be diluted with water. So read the instructions on the bottle to find out how it's supposed to be used and how long you should leave it on before rinsing. With your tools ready and the car prepped, it's time to get cleaning. Follow these steps carefully and you'll have a spotless engine bay in about an hour. Start dry. Use a soft brush, vacuum cleaner or compressed air to remove loose dirt and leaves. This avoids turning dust into muddy paste later. Next, lightly mist your degreaser on the engine bay. Focus on oily areas, but don't soak them. Let it sit for a couple of minutes to break down the grime. If it starts drying out too quickly, lightly remist it to keep it active. Now take your brush and gently scrub in small circles. While doing so, be careful not to yank on wires or connectors. If a spot is stubborn, add more cleaner and take your time. Patience is the key here and makes the results much better. Next, dampen a microfiber towel with clean water and start wiping away the grime from easily accessible areas. Rinse and wring the towel often so you're not just spreading grease around. For deeper and hard-to-reach corners, lightly mist water, but avoid direct spraying onto electronics, sensors, wirings, and so on. Once the engine looks clean, use a dry microfiber towel to absorb moisture, then blow out tight spots with air or a leaf blower. Leave the hood open for about 30 minutes so everything can air dry. Now for the fun part, finishing touches. Apply a rubber or vinyl protectant to all hoses and plastic parts. It restores shines, keeps rubber flexible, and gives the engine bay a professional showroom look. Before we wrap up, let's quickly go over some do's and don'ts you should have in mind. Don't use kitchen degreasers as they can discolor aluminum. Avoid pressure washers unless you know exactly what you're doing. Always cover the battery and fuse box if they're exposed. And one pro tip. A light coat of silicone spray on electrical connectors helps prevent corrosion if you drive in wet or salty conditions. So that's how you clean the engine. And to keep it looking great, do this once or twice a year. More if you drive off-road or in winter salt. Also, fix any oil leaks quickly, wipe up fluid spills, and keep the hood insulation dust-free. These small habits make a big difference in the long run. And that's it, a spotless and shiny engine bay without any damage. If this helped you out, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more simple car care guides. On the other hand, if you're having some problems with your vehicle, be sure to check other videos here or visit our site, mechanicbase.com, for detailed automotive repair guides. Bye!